Hey guys, hope you're all doing fantastic today. And it's now March. LEGO just released some really cool stuff. I wasn't able to get all of it, but I was able to pick up some things that I really enjoyed to add to the collection. I wanted to go over some of those with you real quick, do quick builds of all of them, and then go over a short review afterwards. The only ones I wasn't able to really grab would be all the Harry Potter stuff that I wanted. They had a couple new sets, and then they had 4 house banners, which looked really cool. And being a Hufflepuff, I really enjoyed the Hufflepuff one. It looks really, in a weird way, it looks really calming and relaxing. So I really like that build, and I'm looking forward to getting those down the road. But until then, let's take a look at the ones we have now. So real quick, everything releases at midnight for LEGO, but being that we're in the Midwest, which is central timing, everything releases here at 11 p.m. So right at 11 p.m. I went on the website, ordered everything, and it's already the 2nd, and I have it all. So like it ships really quick. So LEGO is definitely on top of it. But we picked up Wally and Eve, the BrickHeadz, as well as, oh, that's the back, Moana and Merida. Brave is one of my all-time favorite movies for that, so I definitely want to get that, as well as Maleficent and Cruella de Vil. I kind of wish they would have done her and the Evil Queen, because I always see them paired up. But I guess this is a cool way to maybe bring 2 of the more iconic characters as well. Maybe they wanted to do like, okay, those 2 are always paired up, let's change it up and let's put one that's not really given too much love as far as the villains go. So at least that's what my thinking would be with that. We also picked up the new Speed Champions ones. We have, let's see, we have the 2 McLarens, a Solus GT, and the F1 LM. Pick that up, as well as the new Pagani. What is that? Pagani Utopia? I think that's it. I've never actually seen that one before. That one's cool. I want to look into that one. As well as the Ferrari 812 and the Porsche 963. Yeah, let's crack into these and see how they look when they're finished. now that we got them all built, let's take a quick look and overview of all of the BrickHeadz, starting with Moana and Merida. Both of these were actually really fun to put together. Moana had a lot of cool features with the leaves, with the spear or paddle. I'm not sure which one that is. It looks more like a paddle. But then you have her hair. Her hair was done really well. I like all the different shapes included with it. And I thought this was a lot of hair, until we got into Merida. And Merida is fantastic. I love having the arrows on the side there. I love the bow in her hand. But the hair had so many pieces to it. I think it was a really cool build overall. But yeah, they really went all out with giving her hair that volume that it has from the movie, and it's really something else. But I had a lot of fun doing this one, and for the price, I definitely think they're worth it, with as many pieces as you got, especially for her hair. Next up, you have Wally and Eve, are the easiest ones to build by far, and I thoroughly enjoy these ones. In fact, I think a lot of people were waiting for this one because Wally and Eve sold out. And it's already on back order on the website. So that one went really fast. And I think since the idea set came out for Wally so many years ago, people have kind of been holding on to the hope of maybe getting another Wally set somewhere down the road. And we're just really excited to get these, so I'm really pumped about it. And I think it definitely paid off. The Wally one is adorable. It's got the tracks on the side. I think the head was done very well with the eyes. His little toolbox there where he puts all this stuff throughout the day. And of course, you can't have Wally without the little boot and the plant. I think it was just adorable. And the same thing with Eve. I like the clear piece on the bottom to give her that flight. I think the pieces were really well done. It's just a really simple, really simplistic build overall, really. Just really cool. And for the price, definitely worth it. And then to round it off, we have the villains of Maleficent and Cruella de Vil. And I think they did a really good job of it. They knocked it out of the park, especially with Cruella de Vil. I love how they did the colors of the jacket with the red on the inside, black on the outside. Did she not have any polka dots on the actual coat in the movie? That's interesting. I just thought about that. Like, it's a pure white coat, and it matches because you have the distinction between the black and the white. But yeah, it matches really well. I think they did a really good job of doing like the collar in the back with the frill on it. I think that was really cool. I love the hair. Not as much as, obviously, Moana and Merida, but it's really cool. And then you have Maleficent. I love the horns on the headdress. I mean, it's all black, a little bit of purple for the accent color. I think they did a really good job with this one as well. With the back, with the purple inlay of the collar going around it. It was just really well done. And now that we're done with all those, on to the cars. And unfortunately, since all the cards are done now, they can't all fit on this turntable, so we have to take them one at a time. First, we have the Porsche 963, which is a really sleek looking build. The only downside that I had was all of the sticker pieces for this one. I'm in a love-hate relationship. I like when there's not a lot of them, and I would much rather have it when they're printed pieces instead. I would much rather pay the extra $10 for this set if it was like a $30 set or a $34 set if these were all printed pieces. But I do think this turned out very well. I think all the sticker placement was good. The wheels, nice. Back end is sleek looking. I like the red bar going all the way across. Just a very sleek looking build. I love the detail right along the fin in here as well. I think it's really nice. Got the driver in the cockpit right there already. And it's good to go. And this next model, I'm going to completely butcher the name because it's a very Italian word, and here in the States we don't say it like this at all, but it's the Ferrari 812 Competizione, and it is a really cool looking model. I love how sporty this looks. It's not as low down and sleek as the Porsche that we just looked at, but I think it's a really cool build. I love the back of it. I absolutely love what they did for the exhaust. Actually tipping this over, you can see how that's lined up underneath it, which is just a really cool build technique, and I definitely need to remember that one for making my own car designs too. But this is just a really sleek looking car. I love the aerodynamics of the hood going all the way back to the fin, and got our little guy camping out in there. I love the little stickers for the Ferrari logo on the back seats there. Just a really nice looking build. For the money, I think this one is well worth it. I actually prefer this one sticker wise than to the Porsche one that we just saw. Obviously would have liked to see the things printed. Like these are printed, but these are stickers. So really cool build. And then next up we have the Pagani Utopia, which is a really unique car because I grew up not knowing a whole lot about the Pagani car brand, so the only stuff I knew was from Gran Turismo, and obviously they're just a really nice car to have in that game. So doing a lot of research on this car, and realizing like I love not really the stocky look of it. Obviously it's a Lego, so it's going to be a little more shorter and stocky, whatnot. But I just love the look of this, the aerodynamic of the back, going back here to the exhaust and the lights, which on its own is just a really unique build, including the doors. I love that they have 4 doors there to make up that back panel. But it's just a really cool build, and the actual car model is really cool too because it comes with like over 800 horsepower with a V12. Just a whole lot of power underneath that hood. Just a really cool looking car. Got a driver in there. I love how they had it with this one as well. They weren't just standard black seats or like colored seats to go with it. They actually look like they got like some, was it tan leather seats in the back. They could be leather, I don't know. Could be cloth as well, but I find that just very cool and very interesting. And then to finish it off, we have a twofer with the McLaren set of the Solus GT and the F1 LM, which I actually like. I love the look and design of this one with the unique parts that they use for, like, say, the fins down here or the paddles down here, how this is connected to it in the side, the back end of this one. I love the overall look of this. Well, even with this car with the exhaust, how the other one had blasters, this one has little binoculars, which is just very sleek. I love this one, but this is actually the first set where I truly do love the look of the sports car that comes in this set, and it's just very futuristic looking. I love these renderings of these really futuristic race cars and how they think we're actually going to use cars like this down the road. If they're actually usable is a whole nother story, or all of just the interior to these two cars. Just awesome stuff. Oh. Just very cool. So I loved all of these cars that we got today, and I think they're all just really good buys. And that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast going through all these models. I really enjoy what they're doing with the cars, where they're taking them, as well as the BrickHeadz. I think they have a lot of IPs to tap into, especially with Disney. There's so many Disney movies they could do. But with the cars, I would like to see less stickers and more probably cars that are everyday cars. I mean, I love the sports cars, don't get me wrong, but like give me a dual pack of a Subaru WRX and a Mitsubishi Evo. I think that would be really cool. Or a BMW M3, something like that. I think that would be more realistic. I think it would just be really cool to see a lot of those kind of cars that we can drive every day, but they still have that cool design aspect to them, you know. But that's just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think below. Do you like what they're doing with the cars? Do you like what they're doing with all the BrickHeadz? Are you going to be picking any of them up, either now or down the road? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care and peace out.